good morning, and wake up, wake up, wake up. It's your boy, Vincent E. Gray with Being Visible. I have your morning motivational snackable on today. Now, what are motivational snackables? They're words of wisdom to help you win in life. And so today, I'm going to provide you with some principles that's going to add value to your life. But before we get ready to deep dive into our conversation, I want you to go and get your school supplies. Go get your pen, go get your notebook, and open up your note apps. I'm telling you, this one is going to be a great one for the week. All right, our class is about to begin right now. I want you to know that the world is in trouble when people who never follow the rules are given power to rule the world. I'm going to say that one more time. The world is in trouble when people who don't follow the rules are given power to rule the world. What do I mean by that? The world suffers when people who break the law and who break the rules lead us. And I want you to know that we're living in a unique time. And what do I mean by that, Vincent? We have people who just breaking the rules. They're not following the rules. Like, for example, when I look at America, real talk, I'm looking at the immigrants. That's not in the rule book. The way we're treating them, that's not in the rule book. When I look at DEI, I'm going to tell you what DEI stands for. My grandmother, my mother, my grandfather, they've been teaching me DEI since I was 4 and 5 years old. This is what DEI stands for. DEI, destroying everything important. Like integrity, destroying it, character, destroying it, self-love and love for others, destroying it. But this is the worst kind. This is and these are not in the rule books, nor is it in the book of life. And this is the worst one. Dr. King said, the greatest tragedy in life is the day you become silent. The greatest tragedy in life is the day that you become silent. He even said that silence is betrayal. He said, if my house was on fire and you don't tell me, I would think that you was the one who set it on fire. The greatest tragedy in life is the day you become silent. And so today I want to talk about a group called the Black Panthers, because the Black Panthers said the number one problem in America is not violence, but it's silence. And so the Black Panthers, they were a group of gladiators who saw that their community needed some help. They came up with a 10-point program. What's the 10-point program? They created a rule book of things that their community needed, that they said that we needed full education, we need full employment, no food deserts, no medical deserts. They came up with a list of things that was in their rule book. And then they started the 10-point program. With the 10-point program, it was free breakfast. Most schools have free breakfast. It was the Black Panthers that started this. The Black Panthers, they started in Oakland, California at a college called Merritt College. And so it was also started by two individuals by the name of Huey Newton and also Bobby Seals. They saw that there was a need within their community. And the number one thing that they said that is not in the rule book, the number one thing that they said that is not in the rule book is police brutality. And they said, power to the people, power to the people, power to the people. The power is in the people. And I want you all to know that the greatest tragedy in life is the day that you become silent. All right, let me start cooking now. I'm going to tell you a story. It's called the principle of the receipt. The principle of the receipt. I'll never forget, me and my daughter, we went to McDonald's. We went to McDonald's and she said, Daddy, can you give me the number one? And I ordered the number one. And as we was driving about 30 minutes out, she said, Daddy, she opened up the bag and she said, Daddy, they didn't give me the number one. They gave me the Happy Meal. And I was tired. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I said, you ought to be happy that you have the meal. She said, Daddy, I cannot eat what I did not order. I said, ooh, that's a snackable. And so I turned around and I went back to McDonald's. And I said, you know what? I gave them the receipt. I said, the receipt, this rule book says that you owe me the number one. And since I'm here, I want you to supersize it. And I also want you to give me a number one as well because you inconvenienced me. She said, I don't think I can do that. I said, go get a manager. The manager comes out and I told the manager the story. I showed them the rule book, the receipt, and they said, okay, we can accommodate you, not a problem. And I said, and I also want a number one and I want you to supersize it because you all inconvenienced me. She said, not a problem. What's the moral of the story? Stop living a life you didn't order. In your community, see, this is how the Black Panthers talk. They say, don't live a life that you ordered. And certain individuals in your community, if they cannot accommodate you, remove them and get the manager in there. Somebody who can accommodate you and also give you some extra. This year in living life, I'm telling you, we're going to live the life that we ordered. We are no longer living a life we did not order. We're not going to just accept our life. We're going to live our life. And in the words of Dr. King, the greatest tragedy in life is the day you become silent. We will no longer be silent. We will speak truth to power. Thank you, Black Panthers, for your contribution to African Americans. And as always, never let what your eyes see determine what your heart believes. Don't enjoy your day but make sure that your day enjoy you. Go get it, go get